Hello and welcome back. I'm back watching some more replays from my online escapades in Rome 2. This is game 3. We're watching Macedon versus Rome win just, is what this is called. So this is the epitome of a horrible army that was used a lot before patch 9. How many? 7 units of Praetorian Guard, which are probably the best infantry in the game against other infantry. Will ruin any unit of infantry very quickly. Just a general onager. This is, I think, the purpose of the onager is to force an engagement really quickly, which it really does, because you see an onager and you're like, that's not good. That is not good for my men. He has this unit of velites, which I guess are just to clear up, I guess. Clear up any extra money. Okay, everything seems to be working. If you watched the last game, you know it got really jumpy. The reverb doesn't seem to be happening, although I'm yet to rewatch the last one, so who knows. So he's got his onagers. They're going to start firing. They don't do that much damage. A lot of the damage they seem to do is cosmetic, so they'll smash through like this army. What am I using here? Shield. I'm using the same army as last time. 4 Thessalian Cavalry, 2 Sarissa Cav, 3 Rhodian Slingers. Oh, yeah. 2 Mercenary Thracian Pelters here. A lot of these guys get back up. No, they don't actually. A lot of those guys are dead. So I realise that I have a massive skirmishing advantage. He has no Cav, apart from his general. If his general moves out, lucky day for me. I get to kill his general. But I realised that I can quickly tear through this Velite unit with these 3 slingers, then hit him in the side, but in the meantime, goddamn, look at that, my guys are just getting torn apart. He's killed most of, well, not most of this unit, he's killed, what, a quarter of this unit? No, a third of that unit, even. Like, this is not going well for me, right now. But, here, now I'm going to destroy this unit with slingers, quite quickly. Here, he's like, oh, I'll send my general out. Your general is about as good as this. Actually, no, this is Sarissa Cav. I lost a lot of Sarissa Cav in that charge, actually, and did not kill a single one of his legators. But these guys have huge health, and you can see now their numbers going down. And once this unit gets in the side as well, they will die. So I sacrificed this unit of Sarissa Cav to then get this unit into the back of his onagers. And I'm going to leave these in as long as possible, because if I can rout this onager unit, then that is, well, that's brilliant for me, because then I have complete range domination here. As soon as I see that little white bit on the flag, like, even if it means they're going to come back from routing, they'll be miles away, and that's too late then. So as soon as I see the white flag, I pull out. These guys are pulling out pretty alright. Now, he's activated Testudo, and I'm hitting him, and nothing is happening. Look, he's killed 3, and these are getting hit by Peltists, which should be tearing them apart. Look at that, 45 damage. That's more like as much damage as my guys do in close combat. This is not good. This was stupid. But these guys are light. So these are very light, very light, very light. These guys are very heavy. So these guys run super slow. So what I'm doing here is I'm slowly surrounding him with cavalry and missiles. And you see here, as soon as he turns his back with these Praetorian Guard, he takes huge damage. Now he's turned around, like no damage, like weather this storm all day long. But this unit here, oh, I haven't turned him around yet. See me, like he is absolutely weathering this. Like he is taking damage, but he is weathering it. Here he's turned to the side. If you see here, as soon as he turns to the side, massive casualties. Well, they're not getting hit very much now from the side, but large casualties. Here I'm trying to do the same. So I've got these units around the side. I've taken them off fire at will because I have the advantage of time now. Here I've seen they're in this formation. Maybe not the best move, but this was pretty low in number. So I hit it and then I pull out. There are definitely not 78 men. Oh no, there are 78 men. They're just really compact. And here you see what I mean. Like some of those guys, they should have really pulled out, but they just didn't. So I've hit them and now I'm hitting them in the back. So hitting, in this sort of situation, hitting them with Cav, and then pulling the Cav straight out, you will lose quite a few Cav, but you will get them out of position. And now the Testudo isn't really working very well. I've got these guys to hit on the side. You know, they're dead now. They're out of the game. They got nothing. So I spend the rest of the time in this game basically whittling them down. I realised this unit's turned flank on. So I decided to start hitting that. Just got my cav surrounded, so if I can get a rear charge in, I will, because that will be cost effective, I believe, seeing as these cav are 400, and these units are like 1,500 each. These are expensive. Here he turns us back, which isn't clever. Loses a lot of men. In the meantime, I am walking these guys forward slowly. I have so much time now in this game. Here I've got, if you look at that, javelins around the back. Javelins in the back of your unit. That is not good for him. These are like 300, 400 talent. I think it's talent is the money. Units tearing to pieces. 1,500. Here I'm getting him in the side. Which isn't going to be good for him. He keeps trying to reform. Now he's decided to go for loose spacing because he realises he's getting hit all over the shop. Which I don't know what's better. I think maybe because I am hitting him from all sides, the loose spacing thing is an advantage here. I decide to try and hit him in the side of this cav. The loose spacing I thought would work to my advantage, and it sort of does. If you see here, oh no, that was an awful charge, damn. But here, I hit these units. See, I do get to charge straight through his units in this case. See here, oh no, they don't. Some awful charges there. But here, run straight through the unit, tearing it. I was talking in my hand, and for a second, that might have been really quiet. Straight through the unit, destroy it, and these here, I have so many like men here. This is one of the situations where you can actually take Praetorian Guard down. Here I pulled out, but I have managed to tie these guys up quite a bit here, and I've lost a lot of cavalry. But these are stuck out here. In the meantime, over here I've got these units fighting basically my whole infantry army. And here I decide to engage with these. Not the best charge from me, but I'm just trying to get them tied up. I realise that my infantry are no use against his, basically. But I'm just continually hitting him with cav here, hit him with one unit of cav, pull out. His guys are all really spread out. My guys are pretty exhausted by now, but, you know, getting another charge in. They do quite well in a charge. And these are like 400 talent units against 1,500. So here, he's trying to pull these into the main infantry fight. And here I've got these surrounded, I've got these guys flanked, and I'm getting them surrounded. I should have maybe waited a little longer. I do this a lot. I don't wait quite long enough. But I do wrap around in the end. Here I'm desperately trying to get my cavalry out in time, because my cavalry will die continuously charging him, but they should time up, giving me time to take his units down bit by bit. Here, I just keep taking it in turns for my cav to hit him. Here, I've surrounded him, but he's destroyed me. Here I get my cav in a little bit too late. Here I've surrounded this unit, and yeah, look at that. It's tearing through all of my guys. It's completely destroyed this 4-arch unit, destroying my hoplites. Like, damn, this isn't good. Here, this is not a good situation. Pulled my slingers out, but this is not good for me. A direct infantry fight is not what I want. But this is the sort of army, his army would have destroyed mine, like pre-patch 9. And especially like when Rome had just come out. I almost said in beta. But yeah, Rome was not, the balance was not very good online at the beginning. So here, these guys tearing my guys up. I am playing on low graphics just so it runs as well as possible. My laptop runs well on medium, although not so well when I'm recording. And when I'm not recording I can run on high, but when it gets large numbers, when large numbers of men, it gets horribly laggy. So here, just continually charging him, doing decent damage, pulling out again. All of his units are pretty low. They're all about half men. I'd say on average half. So I pull out, use the cavalry charge in the back, give me time to pull these guys out, then just start hitting him again. He's not in formation at all, so I can start doing some pretty good damage. Don't know why I left my Thracian pelters over him. Maybe they're out of ammo, maybe they're not. But he's not got a good formation going right now, so I can just keep hitting him with slingers. This is what I mean. This elite army, I'm still having trouble with it. Say this was an elite army of, I don't know. I don't know who else has elite swordsmen actually. I guess the barbarian factions have quite good guys. I don't know. I don't know how well I'll do, but it's still difficult, but a lot easier. They just need to. I think they just need to make the cav charge into the back of these. But maybe these guys have too much mass. Maybe the cav doesn't have enough mass. They have turned like charging units through units down a lot more. Although I think it should be only really from the front. Just my thoughts on the balance. So here I've engaged him again, but I was hoping to engage him and I sort of have in much more of a spread out fashion. He's decided to move a unit out here to try and take these, so I'm hoping these, because this unit's very spread out, I can get decent charging, but by now these guys are exhausted, so they're not really that useful. This unit here, managed to get them in, even though they are exhausted. Get this unit in as well. Just keep hitting him. Just keep hitting him. So finally I'm routing some of these units. This unit is surrounded, only got 40 men left, and it is just tearing through my unit still. This unit has got what, like 48 men. I get him in the back though with a volley, and that should like destroy that unit. But no, they just don't die. They just really do not die. Look at that, look. Hundreds of kills. And these are like kills on infantry and like my infantry, which costs a lot. It's like 800. Well, it's about 700 talents. 700 talent infantry and like 700 talent horsemen. These, look at that. They just don't have enough mass to kill these units. They just, I don't know what it is. They just don't. They just can't. And my cav, look, they didn't even get the same number of kills as men they have. Actually, no, they did just about. They have 60 men. But if they're killing infantry, they should in theory be killing double that. Because infantry 120 men, they're 60 men. So they should really be killing 120, although I suppose they've just been... No, they've just not been cost effective, actually. Maybe just cost effective. They're in the region of cost effective. Look here, though, these have been so cost effective. Even these have been cost effective. And my infantry have not been cost effective at all. They've just died. Look, my elite infantry, the best unit of infantry, Macedon, can field 54 kills, almost completely destroyed. And this is just a straight up fight, possibly even in the back of their army. So I am going to record another one, but I'm going to introduce it separately. So goodbye.